Shalom. In the last video, I explained and sang and chanted for the daily amidah the petitions, first the third blessing, and then the petitions, which are prayers number 4 through 8. Well, the petitions 1 through 8, getting up to the 11th blessing. Now, it's called the Shemona Esrei, which means 18. Shemona is 8, Eser is 10. But there's actually 19 blessings because the name was set before they add an extra blessing or maybe split one. There's scholarly controversy about that. But in any case, we're going to go on now to petition number 9, which would be the total of the 12th of the 19 blessings. And this one is called Lamal Shinim. Lamal Shinim al Tihi Tikva. May slanderers have no hope. V'kol harishah kerega toved, and all the wicked perish. V'chol oivecha mehera yikaretu, and all the enemies be speedily cut down. V'chol oivecha mehera yikaretu, u'malchut zadon mehera taker u'tshaber u'temager b'tachnia b'mehera b'yameinu. Let me do that again. V'chol oivecha mehera Yikaretu umalchut zadon mehera ta'akir u'tshaber u'tmager v'tachnia b'mehera b'yameinu baruch ata Adonai shover oivim u'machnia zedim. Praise you, God, who crushes the enemies and subdues the arrogant. Okay, and then now to petition number 10 for the tzaddikim. Al ha-tzaddikim ve'al ha-chasidim Va'al ziknei amcha beit Yisrael, va'al pleitat sofrehem, va'al gerei hatzedek, the righteous converts, va'aleinu yamuna rachamecha Adonai Eloheinu, v'tein sachar tov, give a great reward, l'chol habodchim b'shimcha be'emet, v'seim chalkeinu imahem, le'olam, put your portion with them forever, v'lo nevosh ki b'cha batachnu, and they should never be put to shame because we trust in you. Baruch atah Adonai, Mishan u'miftach l'tzadikim. Praise are you, O Lord, who supports and crusts the righteous. Okay, and now we come to number 11, for the rebuilding of Jerusalem. Obviously, this was created before Jerusalem was rebuilt. It's a good reminder, though, every day, 3 times a day. Yerushalayim ircha, Jerusalem, your city, Barachamim tashuv, v'tishkon betocha k'asher dibarta, uvnei ota bekarov, rebuild it soon in our day, b'yameinu binyan olam, baruch ata Adonai, bonei Yerushalayim. Okay, and then on number 12 is a messianic prayer, awaiting redemption, at Semech Amcha Yisrael. Now the traditional wording is different. At Semech David Avdecha Mehera Tatzmiach. Now, and then some prayer books have at Semech Amcha Yisrael Barachamim Tatzmiach Vekarno Tarum B'Shuatecha Ki L'Shuatcha Kivinu Kol Hayom Baruch Ata Adonai Matzmiach Karen Yeshua. We await redemption. You are the source of our redemption. And then the final petition, here are prayers. Shema kolenu Adonai Eloheinu, chus v'rachem aleinu, v'kabel b'rachamim uvratzon et tefilatenu, ki el shomea tefilot v'tachnunim ata, umilfanecha malkenu rekam al teshivenu, ki ata shomea tefilat amcha Yisrael b'rachamim, baruch ata Adonai, shomea tefilah. Now if you learn all this, you can do a full repetition of the amidah for a minyan sometime. Now, the last 3 blessings of the amidah they're all the same, with the exception that traditional Jews, Ashkenazim, have a peace prayer at the end, number 19, but it changes. In the morning it seems Shalom, and in the afternoon it's Shalom Rav. Okay, anyway, so now we're done with the petitions, and this part is the same Shabbat and weekdays. It's called Ritzei. Ritzei Adonai Eloheinu be'amcha Yisrael utfilatam b'hava tegabel b'ratzon utehi ratzon tamid avodat Yisrael amecha. And if it's a holiday or Pesach or whatever, then in the intermediate days, in the middle here, you have a prayer called Ya'alev Yavo. Then you finish up with say, V'techazena einenu b'shuvcha l'tzion barachamim baruch ata Adonai hamachazir shechinato l'tzion. Restore your divine presence to Zion. And then here is the prayer Modim, which is acknowledging and thanking God. Modim anach nulach. Now, this part is done silently, and then the person doing the repetition usually doesn't do the whole thing. So they usually pick up at the last sentence there. But I'll just sing it so you know how to chant it, or you can to make it easier for you to pray it. Modim anach nulach sha'atahu Adonai Eloheinu ve'Elohei Avotenu le'olam vo'ed tzur chayenu magen yishenu atahu ledor vador. Nodeh lecha unsaper tehilatecha al chayenu hamisurim biadecha ve'al nishmotenu hapkudot lach ve'al nesecha shebachol yom imanu ve'al niflotecha betovatecha shebachol eid erev vavoker v'tzaharaim hatov kilo chulo rachamecha v'amrachem kilo tamu chasadecha me'olam kevinu lach. And then if it's Hanukkah or Purim, there's a paragraph called Al Hanisim that's done there. And eventually I'll get around to doing those for you. Ve'al kulam yitbarach v'yitromam shimcha malkeinu tamid le'olam vo'ed v'chol ha'chaim yaducha sela v'yalu et shimcha bi'amet ha'el yeshuatenu v'ezratenu sela baruch atah Adonai hatov shimcha u'lecha na'el hodot. There's also a Birkat Kohanim, a priestly benediction, which I do in another video. If you have a minyan, if you're just davening by yourself, though, and you're doing this all silently, you wouldn't do the Birkat Kohanim. And then, now in the afternoon and evening, it ends with Shalom Rav. So let me just chant that. And then in the morning, there is a different peace prayer called Sim Shalom. So, Shalom Rav. Shalom Rav, Al Yisrael Amcha, Ve'al Kol Yoshvei Tevel, Tasim Le'olam, Ki Atahu Melech, Adon L'chol HaShalom, V'tov Be'enecha Levarech, Et Amcha Yisrael, V'chol Eit U'v'chol Sha'ah B'Shlomecha, Baruch Atah Adonai, HaMevarech Et Amo Yisrael Ba'Shalom. And then there's another little personal meditation prayer that's on the next page that's really not considered one of the 19 blessings of the amidah, but it's usually done. And then I showed you on the video about movements, well, how you move, and then the last words are Oseh Shalom. Now, I have a different video where I sing Oseh Shalom and Sim Shalom. Again, Sim Shalom is the final morning prayer, and Musaf on Shabbat of the amidah, and Oseh Shalom is the final end of this personal petition. It's in the Talmud as a final petition of one of the rabbis. Anyway, so now you've got all 19 blessings of the amidah.